Thank you for tuning in. Much, much, much appreciated. This is part Cinq, part 5 of customer service versus servicing customers. We really, I'm going to flip it over now. Corporations I will go back to, but I think I really want to flip it over now to the whole customer aspect of it. So we as customers, we go into anywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. What are we looking for? We want good service, paid at a decent price for a decent product, right? For either a product or a service, we want to pay it at a decent price, and we want to have respectful interaction, right, with whomever it is that we're purchasing the product from or service from. If you're having a bad day and you walk into the grocery store and you decide to scream at the clerk because you just got in a fight with your partner and you're pissed off, you're an asshole. Karen, if you're going to go off on one of your little temper tantrums and scream and yell at somebody because they're not Karening you the way you think you should be Karened, you're a bitch. If you don't want to be treated like shit in any aspect or any part of your world, stop treating your world like shit. Ta-da! Voila! No, you're not special. No, you're not better. You're just like every other individual that is walking this planet with you. You're no bigger, you're no better, you're no stronger, you're no smarter. You are just you. So stop acting like you are, the of thee. You know the only thee of thee? I call it my term. Source. Source is thee of thee. Everything else is that not second best. I won't call it that, but no, we're all here for our own reasons and our own purpose, and not one of us is bigger, better, grander, better. So none of us deserve to be treated any better or any less than anybody else. So if you want to receive good service from an organization or a corporation or a restaurant or a government department or wherever it is, coffee shop, corner store, make sure that you're treating the people that are servicing you with respect as well. Don't be an asshole customer. Just don't be an asshole customer. Because the person that you're servicing or that is servicing you, I should say, they're learning. They're growing just like you. And as much of a bad day you had, you don't know what kind of a day that person had. So please, just show some respect. You want to be respected? Then fucking show respect. Respect is not something stamped on your forehead. Respect is something that you earn. Respect doesn't come with a title. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't. You could have whatever stamped on. A title means nothing without actions and words and experience and knowledge. But a point I'm trying to make here, you want the person servicing you to speak and treat you with respect and kindness and understanding and validation? Then do the fucking same for them. They're customers too. Don't be an asshole customer. And as an agent or a representative or a caregiver or a caretaker or a nurse or a doctor or a receptionist, if you're having a bad day, leave that fucking bad day at the office door before you walk in. Because that customer that you're going to service today is also an employee somewhere doing a job just like you. Let's just try and fucking show each other a little bit of sense of goddamn respect. That's what I'm trying to say. From corporations to customers to corporations. Corporations, get your fucking departments under all the same page. Get everyone working together. Make your department seamless across. That means cross fucking training. Cross train your department heads, at least the department heads. Or no, maybe not even the department heads when I'm thinking about it, because they're really too fucking high up. So no, you'd want to cross train maybe a supervisor or a manager. And then from there, they can determine how many of their agents need to be cross-trained, because it's important to have cross-trained agents. So the agents understand what the other departments are doing. So they understand what their job plays in the other department's job. So when I'm done booking my customer's invoice goes over to the billing department. And if I understand how the billing department does their job, then I can understand that when I'm on the phone with my customer and I'm getting that information from the customer, I know that X, Y, and Z is important to have, because I've been cross-trained in the billing department to understand what happens to my paperwork when it goes there. So corporations, you need to get together bring your departments together. For fuck's sakes, if you're doing this, how come nobody's seeing it? And stop hiring people because they have fucking titles. Make sure that you're putting people in departments and in areas that they are familiar with. Make it a point to upgrade your department with agents that are part of that department. And as a customer, stop being an asshole. Stop calling in and screaming at the friggin' person on the other end because their accent is hard to understand. Fuck, they speak more languages than you do. So put your fucking ear out there and try and pay attention to what they're saying. They're trying to do their jobs. And if you're coming in as an agent who has a strong accent, it's your responsibility to ensure that you're well understood. But even more, it's the responsibility of the person that hired you to do that job, to make sure that your verbiage is discernible to the lay person. That's important. This is not about diversity and discrimination. You want to hire diversity and discrimination and you have somebody who really does not speak the language well, then put them in an administrative position to where they're not on the front lines on the phone with a customer, that the customer is going to be frustrated because the accent is too strong. Like, come on, guys, use your fucking common sense. It should be a prerequisite that the verbiage should be comprehensible. If you're hiring somebody to speak English, you want to make sure that their English is fucking decent. You don't want to put a German guy or, Yugoslavian person in doing an English person's job on the phone with customers, do you? So just common fucking sense. It's not about diversity and racism and inclusivity. It's about hiring people that are suited for the positions that you need people to be hired for. So make sure that you're doing that correctly. And if you're going to put somebody on the phones or put somebody on the front line in front of a customer, you want to make sure that they have a fucking personality to be standing there and servicing the people that gave you your job. Like, fuck, do I really have to voice this? I'm over. Way over. Got to cut it here. Until the next one, part 6. This is clearly stated. Vibrating minds, customer service versus servicing customers.